Hi Libra, this is your February 2026 reading. My name is Carly, I'm Mystic of Venice, and welcome to my channel. I'd like to start by clearing the energy. Take a deep breath in and release. Okay, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please be here now to give Libra divine messages for their highest good. We welcome you and thank you for being here. Please protect this space from any and all negative energies. Thank you. I'd like to start by pulling a couple of oracle messages, see what themes are coming up for you this month. These are the Star Code Oracle, and I find them to be very inspiring. I really like the imagery and the messages. Okay, the first one was discomfort, debilitated. That's too many. Debilitated, discomfort. Yeah, so only from discomfort do we change. It's the pressure of discomfort that leads us to changing things. Sometimes we just get a little bit too complacent in where we are in life because there's nothing wrong, so why change it? So discomfort comes in so that we can make changes for our greater good. Debilitated. It's interesting that this picture is filled with stairs. It's almost like an MC Escher artwork, where you're not sure which direction the stairs are going in. And with debilitated, I feel like you may feel like you're in a maze or a labyrinth, or kind of like stuck in your situation, but it's all smoke and mirrors here. This is saying so. Know that this discomfort is for your greater good. There's a moon, a crescent moon here, but it's upside down, but I feel like I usually see them sideways. I don't know if you can see that right in there. This is giving me that eclipse energy. This might be important for you, this eclipse. Actually, I think it is, because Aquarius is your sister sign. The opposite of Libra is Aquarius. And this eclipse is coming in Aquarius. So I feel like you will feel a big shift in the energy because of that. But there's also a lot of other things going on in the energy. We just had a pretty significant full moon because it was on the same day as Imbolc and Bridget's Day. And just a lot of change with the seasons, going through a lot of change. It was like the final full moon of this 9-year cycle, and then we're starting into the beginning of this new cycle, which is the Fire Horse, also on February 17th. We also have Neptune leaving Pisces and going into Aries, and this talks about leaving like a dreamy period. A lot of stuff is like wrapped in illusion or ethereal, dreamy, having dreams. But with Aries, it's taking direct, bold action towards this dream and making it a reality. So there's that. That could be coming up for you. And what else? I think Mercury is about to go retrograde, and I'm forgetting something. Okay, let's see if there's any more messages for Libra. What other themes are coming up for you this month? Oh, wow. That looks important. Mystery, 8th house. I'll show it to you. So it appears these hands are holding this skull, and it's covered with like flowers. And I think the jewelry is coming off of the hands. Let's see, mystery. So there's something that you don't see coming. And this one is like dark, so it's getting more. It's giving even more moon energy. And also, I think with the skeleton here, it's about like there is something that is coming to a close for you, or like requiring a transformation, as in the Death card with the skeleton here. there may be like something that you're trying to solve at this time. And there's a lot of blue stones here. So if you work with aquamarine, or this might be a good time to get an aquamarine, or just put one on your night table for sleep. Maybe, you know, it'll enhance your dreams or inspiration with that. I have to look up the meaning of aquamarine. Let's see, Sagittarius expand. So Sagittarius is an adventure, so you have mystery and expansion. And I believe this is like happening because of this discomfort. You know, like the mystery shows up here as in like in the maze energy. But you're like looking into it, you're spending time, it's not going to remain a mystery, or this could be something that just like happens during the eclipse. And, you know, with the Sagittarius, you know, he sets his sights first before he shoots this boat and then takes action. It's very fiery, adventurous quality. And yeah, so let's see how this comes up in your reading, how this plays out as we pull the cards. And we'll see we'll go deeper into the meanings of these. All right, so, okay, Libra. So what card most represents Libra at this time, Spirit? What card most represents Libra? Making plans for the future. This is about you making new plans. The Three of Swords is waiting for the ships to come in, but this is like the pre-preparation phase. You'll see that he has the globe, the whole world in his hands, and the wands represent growth, the beginning of a new growth cycle, because it's just a 2 in numerology. Like this is from 1 through 10, so you're at the beginning of a new stage of growth, and it's in the planning phases. So you'll want to this is what you're doing, and if you're not, you'll want to be doing this, but the saying this represents you. So this, like, you've been you're making plans, you're growing, you're changing. You know, you want something different. It's probably because of this discomfort. You want something different. You might not know what it is yet, but so this card represents you. And then let's see, what is crossing you? What is crossing Libra at this time? What is crossing Libra at this time? This is a card of marriage or celebration. It doesn't have to be marriage, but it's definitely like a significant milestone. It's also, I like to call this the 1111 card, which symbolizes transformation as well. With this, it's, you know, we've got this expansion, so... And it's a lot of wand energy. Wands are fire, they're growth, they're like action-oriented cards. But so you may be having, what's crossing you is that, like, it definitely has to do with a significant milestone. It could be coming up, something in your relationship, celebrating in your relationship. Like maybe you're not ready to celebrate something. Let's see, why do we have... Why is the Four of Wands in the crossing? Why is Four of Wands crossing Libra at this time? Why is the Four of Wands crossing Libra at this time? What's going on here? Why is the Four of Wands crossing Libra? Because you have too much to juggle, right? Like, you've got too much on your plate to be able to celebrate this relationship or this milestone. You're juggling a lot, like, financially, and just, like, trying to make things work and, like, stretch your dollars or your material wealth in order to, like, take care of your daily needs and stuff like that. You know, and the Two of Pentacles is also a playful energy, and it's like either you want to be more playful or you're not enough. You're not playful enough. I guess that's the same thing. So, like, yeah, you're needing to be more playful, and that's why you can't celebrate this Four of Wands moment. Just trying to make everything work. The Emperor, yeah, it's like you're too busy, like, planning for the Empire in order to celebrate these milestones in your relationships or with your family. You know, maybe you think they're too playful and not serious enough. You may be feeling the need to, like, do all of this on your own. Or, like, people are celebrating, you know, and playing around when, you know, there's work to be done and the finances need to be sorted. And if it's not finances, it's just like you may have, like, more expenditures than you do have money coming in, or, like, more responsibilities, or, you know, it's about trying to lighten the load, per se, to make things easier. And so that's what the Emperor's here to do. You know, he's like a power player. He makes significant changes for the Empire, and like has to take care of everybody and be benevolent, and oftentimes this makes him, like, very serious, and he, you know, doesn't have time to be playful even if he wants to be. Very interesting. So let's see, what else is coming up here? What else is coming up? What is coming up? Let's get the lowdown for the month of February. That one's coming out. It didn't flip over. I'll look at it in a minute. Ooh. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ten of Swords in reverse. So you're, like, at the end of a cycle. Like, it may just have been, like, really difficult to be, like, maintaining the household and the family and everybody's expectations and their needs. You know, it's been a very difficult time. You know, because you have the Ten of Swords on this, it's like, it's just like, you could be feeling overwhelmed. And obviously if these messages don't resonate, then it's not for you, and leave it for somebody else. It's a big collective, and so I also do private readings if you want one of those, and I do them via video call. But there'll be more than one storyline coming in here because it is a big collective. But it feels like sometimes this is like, in this, the way this is showing up, it's kind of like keeping up with the Joneses, like, you know, and it almost feels like the household has gotten away from you. It's costing a lot to maintain it, as you know, and like you're feeling the need to kind of pare it down, lighten the load, and so that way, so you can save money for whatever you're preparing for the future. And I'm just feeling really stuck, which is why we have this. I feel like this card is debilitating discomfort. It's like, you know, it doesn't feel good to always be, you know, I was going to say paycheck to paycheck, but that's not everybody. Sometimes it's like you have too much to manage the household. It's just too much to manage, and it's a lot of responsibility to do all of that. And so it's sometimes just wanting things to be more simple. Why else is the Ten of Pentacles here with the Ten of Swords? Oh, yeah, it's exactly what I was saying. It has to do, it's like with finances. It's like trying to, you know, like this discomfort is coming in This card talks about being out in the cold and having to like budget your finances. You'll see like they actually are in poor health. One has crutches, the other one has no shoes. And so, you know, the pentacles are wealth and health, and like material items, and they are outside of this church. So they're feeling out in the cold. Yeah, it's like, this is something you want to change. It's not comfortable. And, you know, like there actually could be problems within the marriage, but I don't see this. This is the only relationship card coming up. Or you could just feel like, you know, celebrating is like frivolous at this time when there's so many responsibilities and a need to save based on things going on in the empire around us, you know. You know, like the state of the world, and you might be feeling the need to like save due to that. Not even like within the family, just like maybe, you know, everything's so expensive now, right? So let's see here. You got the sun in reverse. It's like you really want to turn this upside down. It's like you just aren't able to enjoy life as much as you would like to at this time. Like you don't really have time to stop and like look at the sunflowers here and enjoy this, because it came in reverse, right? And this is about success. You know, this is coming in. It's coming in slowly. When it comes in reverse, it's like on the way. It's on the way. This is something you're actively working towards. And you got actually your card, Libra, and you're showing up in your own reading here. And like the scales of justice will be balanced. You're not always going to feel like this. This is temporary. Everything's temporary. You know, life is like... it's like frequency, like waves, you know, it goes up and down and up and down and up and down. So you're never going to like stay like this. You're gonna have an upswing, and if it's, you know, this is showing it's like in the tens, which means the end of this. So it's like you are preparing here. I feel like you probably have been saving money and preparing and like checking on like where you can like cut things out that you don't need. Maybe like doing like a no spending month, because like here, the scales will be rebalanced in your favor. So it's like you're doing the work. You're getting there, you know. You're getting there, and it's also karmic reward. It's like, you know, you've really like paid your dues here. And so, you know, the universe is coming around to make sure that this happiness comes in for you. You know what I mean? Make sure that you get that happiness. So you have here two people or energies. You have the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. I feel like this could be you. Like the growth that you're having is happening pretty quickly from the Page to the Wands. Like it's, I mean, the Page to the Wands. Oh, sorry, Odie. My cat's right there. It talks about growth. It's like you have like a fire with the Sagittarius, this expansion. You have like the fire has been lit, and like you've got the drive and the motivation to do this, and like you have grown from the youth to now the mature. You're like taking action on this. Taking action on this. I feel like you're gonna do really well. You know, maybe it just took this discomfort to like notice what was going on around you to make you want to change it. And so this is really good. This looks good. You know, like you're passionate about making these changes with the wands. You even started off, there's so many wands here. You started off as this guy here, the wands, and then you have the Four of Wands. So you're really like passionate about this. You're trying to keep your cool, you know, but it's like emotional, so it's easy to like, it could be easy to lose your temper. So this kind of cautions you on that, you know, to keep your balance. What else do we have here? What else is coming up here? Oh, Queen of Wands. All right, so this card, she's like passionate, fun. She's intuitive with the cat here. She's very happy, life of the party with the sunflower here, and she's got courage. She's brave with all of these lions here, but she's also emotionally mature. It's giving me growth, or it's giving me growth, or this is you and your partner. Be you and your partner. Like one might be more emotionally mature, and one might be more like fly off the handle. But it seems that you're like well suited with each other. This could even be your child. If so, it's like it's such a match with all these wands. You're gonna have to tell me which one you are in the comments because I can't tell from here. But the queen, like, is more intuitive with the cat here. She's got, like, witchy vibes, too. She definitely uses her intuition and thinks before she acts, unlike the knight who just, like, acts right away when they're finding out information. Like, they have, like, a strong drive for action. I honestly would say this is probably the fastest knight in the deck. Well, maybe, you know, maybe it is the swords. The swords has great clouds, great storm clouds. So this is like bright blue skies. Everything, all these wand cards have bright blue skies. Saying that there's not, you know, you don't have to be super worried about trouble coming. Like, this is on the up and up, and like things are, you know, people are in your life are starting to be in very good spirits with this sun card coming in as this balance hits. So there might be, you know, there might be like a significant something that happens to change this from here to here. What is the thing, that catalyst that changes this? Yeah, it's like having the patience and the saving the money. Like, this is emotional equilibrium. So, like, you know, like you just spend time sitting with yourself to get this balance. I mean, Libra, you're already a balance sign, right? Because that's like the nature of, you know, the Justice card is the Libra card. And so you're a balance sign already, but this is emotional balance. There's also daffodils here that represent like the springtime or like the beginning of something, even though it is literally becoming spring, but it's like the beginning of a new stage. And the water represents like emotions and intuition. There's also like your spirit guides are coming in to help you here to maintain this equilibrium. And then the Four of Pentacles, as you know, talks about budgeting, saving your finances, saving your energy for the things that really need them, and conservation. There's one of my decks that I think it's the Lightseer's deck. She's actually like holding on to her purse. But so it's like you find some way, to make those cuts in your life so that you're getting more for what you're putting out. So you're not just like using all your resources and not having anything left and feeling drained and depleted, right? Yeah, so it's like this, whatever you started here, this discomfort of like just you know, celebrating your coins away was a big enough catalyst, you know, to decide to change and save money. And like you're doing it, you have the patience, and it's starting to feel, you know, you're starting to feel the changes, the effect of the changes. Like you may have been, this may have been, you know, during the holidays, something like this, you know, in the recent past, where the expenditures were just like too great. And then you started to make the changes for some of you, like in January, and now here in the present, in February, is when you're starting to see the change. But it's saying you like have to kind of continue this for a little while. I still don't have this mystery card. What is this mystery card here for? Actually, you know what? Let's get to the mystery, but I want to see, I want to pull a couple of these here. What is going on with these, all these wands people here? What's going on with all these wands people here? And the sun and the justice card. Tell me more, Spirit. You're an inspiration. So you're inspiring those around you to change. Or maybe like they're seeing the work that you're doing and then they're like, oh, I want to do some of that too. You're an inspiration. That's good. Ego death. Everybody's been getting this month. Ego death. Shedding past versions of yourself. Again, this is the end of the year of the snake, and we're going into the fire horse, which is really what your reading is showing here. You know, shedding these old versions of yourself, and then doing all of these actions. You know, taking action on the things that are uncomfortable. Like you know, you're just trying to make your life a more an easier place to live. And you have I will survive, so it appears that like you may have like felt like it was so difficult that it was, you know, like you know, you may have been living paycheck to paycheck, or you just like really feeling the strain, and this is the catalyst, the discomfort that like it has you taking this action, and you deserve better. You deserve better than this. So, yeah, you know, it's really a good reading. It's not that bad. I've had definitely heavier this month, but it's you know, it's eye-opening. Like you're really like taking the time to really look at your life and to kind of see where you can like make little tweaks here and there to just like make it like a better, happier place. Anything else here? What about this temperance and the Four of Pentacles? Oh, 1 year. Rise to the occasion. Yeah. So if you continue on your path, I'm feeling like, you know, this is going to be, it's going to really change your situation for the better within a year's time. And that's why you should keep going here. Let's see. Let's find out what this mystery is. I'm very, very curious because the mystery, nothing has come out here that is a mystery just yet. What is this mystery? I feel like it's eclipse energy here. Page of Cups, a new emotion, the beginning of a new emotion. The page is a youth. This also could be like a child or somebody young that's around you that is like a mystery to you, somebody that you don't understand. But it also could be like the beginning of a new emotion growing. Hey, Odie. Oh, he just woke up. He just woke up. My young person. Alright, tell me more about this mystery. The Page of Cups. What is this mystery? Definitely want to know more about this mystery, right? Ooh. Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is like a new action, the beginning of a new growth cycle. So you've now got the 1 to go with your 2 and all the way on up to the Queen. So it's like you know what it is? So what the mystery is what like made you change here, but it's like this new emotion or this young person, this maybe your child, is the thing, is the catalyst that makes you want to change and grow and start this new cycle. You know, if this is a child, you know, it's like, yeah, children are, they require a lot of things. And that could be, you know, one of the reasons you're trying to save is for their future and college and stuff like that. Yeah, you got the Five of Wands. The mystery is that there may be some argument here, and then you got the Ace of Cups. So you got two aces. But do not despair, because aces outshine any negative cards. So it's not going to be that big of a deal, but like it does seem like this Page of Cups, whoever this person is to you, there may be like an argument here. And that could be, didn't you get communication? I feel like there was communication here. Expansion. Yeah, and like, so it leads to a new cycle of both emotions and growth and like taking action. Like, you know, the mystery could be just like understanding this new emotion, or something. It could be like a new emotion that causes some conflict. And that helps you to like expand and grow in order to make this like, you know, it's almost like using your using things that negative things that happen as like a lesson, as an opportunity to learn from, rather than like focusing on what's bad about it. You know, instead of asking like, why me, asking, you know, what can I learn from this? What can I do about this, right? So you've got, you know, aces are awesome because it's the beginning of a new cycle, which means that you completed the end of the last one. You know, like we're all still, we'll always still have, you know, some issues. It also talks about peace coming in here. You'll have a lot of peace of mind. We're always going to have issues, but it's saying that you're going to have new issues. Let me ask here. Can you tell me anything about this Page of Cups and this Five of Wands here? Tell me what's going on with this Page of Cups and the Five of Wands here. Delays, but it will happen. Like maybe there's something frustrating with this new emotion. There's some delays that are causing some conflict. You don't need that noise. No, you don't. And you got Libra again. Yeah. You know, you just don't need that noise. And so, like, so you're going to use it to grow from. Like, you're not going to, like, honestly, if there are some people that are, like, not appreciating, like, this new intuition, new emotion, new love, if there's people that are not, don't understand it and they're like trying to fight you on this, you're going for it anyway, because like you are ready to expand and change, and like you're ready to make your life a more enjoyable place, you know. Some people never try to improve their lives, right? So you already have it in the bag. Some people just stay complacent for their whole lives, but you know, like you are letting this discomfort be like an opportunity for change, to like make things better and to continually make things better. And yeah, here, let's find out what these aces are for. Why are these aces here? Oh, you've got another ace. Ace. Beginning of a new financial cycle. Like you are going all new. You're not gonna stay long in this kind of arguing and defensive and competition. Did I say defensivism? Defensiveness? Competition. And just like, you know, conflict in general, right? Wow, new. Did you have another ace in here? I wonder if I shuffle it right now. You get let's get the fourth one. Oh, that's too many. It's a lot. It wasn't a real shuffle. It just sort of like fell out. What else? What do we need to know about all these aces here? Yes, didn't I just say total transformation? Oh, these cards are so funny. Nobody would believe you if you just like, yeah, total transformation. And that's what the death card calls for. No less than total transformation. So it's like, I don't know. You know, you may need to like, you don't have any moving cards, but I feel like a change of scenery would benefit for you at this time with the expansion. Maybe in it, Sagittarius is also adventure, so like maybe a change of scenery would benefit you to like have time to listen to your spirit guides. Let's see here. Oh, anything? What else about this total transformation? Yeah, it's like you're going to be walking away from what doesn't serve you. It doesn't mean like from everything that doesn't serve you. Like, you know, sometimes this is a physical move. Sometimes this is a spiritual journey. And other times it's like just a need to do some soul searching. It's only you can decide what this is for you. But you're going to be walking away from those things that don't serve you, which is perfect. This is right in line with the astrology of the lunar new year, February 17th, and the end of shedding of the old things that aren't working, identifying what's not working and shedding it, and then moving away. Like, even though these cups are full, it's not full of the things you want, and that's why you're walking away, right? And also, oh, this is the only card with an eclipse on it, too. That's a well, I don't actually know if that's a solar or a lunar eclipse, but this is a solar eclipse first, and then the lunar eclipse is, I believe, like March 2nd or something like that. They always come in pairs. So that is very interesting. I was going to pull a couple cards for love for you, but it's already almost 40 minutes. I guess I will. Anything else on this transformation in the Eight of Cups? Divine protection. You're divinely protected. Like, your spirit team is watching out for you. And like, yeah, just know that you have divine protection. And that like, what is best for you? This is happening because it's best for you. It's divine timing and divine protection. So you might not see, you know, with eclipses as well as with tower moments, we don't always see like the good in it. We're like, why is this happening to me? We don't see the good in it until we're looking at it in retrospect, and we're like, oh, well, you know, if that didn't happen, I would have never done A, B, C, and D, right? And that's this discomfort. So you're not getting the full tower moment, but you are transforming because of this discomfort. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to pull just a couple of cards for your love, for love reading, because it is Valentine's Day this month. And, yeah. Some people say it's a manufactured holiday, but it's not really a manufactured holiday because its origins come from fertility festivals in, you know, the Middle Ages, ancient times. You know, there were always fertility festivals this time of year, and that's what it is based on. And they also would celebrate like Eros at this time. The deity Eros is also he became Cupid over time. When we talk about Cupid, that is Eros. So what can Libra expect in the love department What's going on for Libra in love this month? We'll make it short and sweet. I'll just pull a couple cards on that. Anything happening in Libra's love life this month? What is happening in Libra's love life this month? Might be a slow month for love. Let's see what is happening in Libra's love life. Oh, King of Pentacles. Yeah. It's very favorable. You know, it's like a place of abundance and feeling, you know, like you're at the beginning of the month there was some pentacle insecurity, so it's like feeling secure in your relationship and abundant, having options, things like that. And let's pull a couple so we can see how that plays out here. What else about Libra's love life? Oh, whoa. Ooh, on the move. Yeah, here, let me get one more. Here it is. Okay. So what this is telling me here is like you, in your love life, you were feeling abundant, but also like responsible for everybody's abundance, right? And, you know, got the Chariot card here, so it's like you are making a move. You could be making a move towards your love interest or away. It really depends on the situation. But it's success, motivation, determination, and also like divine timing. And, you know, with all of the stars here in the drapery, that talks about like communicating with the divine. And then they have the sphinxes here, which are like a magical animal. It's not a real animal, right? So it's like there's a little bit of magic on your side here. It talks about there's also all kinds of hieroglyphs in his skirt there. And then the wings of speed and health. But it's what it talks about is that this person has been prepared. They've been preparing. They're ready. They've got their bags packed and they're on the move. They're going. And then it's like you're waiting here for the ships to come in. So it's like you've made the plans here because you got the 2 as yourself at the very beginning. You made the plans. You did it with the emperor. You did the planning. And now you're waiting for your ships to come in. So if this situation here, for some of you, were you like, this could have been for some of you, where we said that this marriage was, this marriage card was in the challenges position. It could be celebration too, but if it is marriage for some of you, you may have been planning this for some time. Or it could even be, you know, an ex-partner that you're still providing for with the way these cards are. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse and everything like that. And now you're making the move. Making the move. Plan, making the move. Now, if you are moving towards a new partner, this just favors well for moving forward towards a new partner as well. Because you've gotten ready, you've prepared your abundance, like maybe because you were having this hard time financially here in the past, maybe you weren't like making a move or like going towards the person you were interested in, but now you've planned, you've saved, you've kind of fixed and balanced your finances so that it feels more even, and you walked away from the things that no longer serve you. So now you're making this move, you know, either to a partner or to try and find a partner. And you've prepared, now you're waiting for your ships to come in. So you can go a couple of different ways here. It can go a couple different ways here, but it's definitely not including people that are already like in a contented relationship. It may have just missed you. Oh, this were these two are backwards. I mean, like they flipped over and we didn't pull them out. I'm not actually sure when they flipped over. Maybe at the same time. But you got the hard work card and the Make-A-Wish card. So this is the 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. So it's like it's not without work. You know, you're gonna have, it takes a lot of effort, and you're gonna have to work on this. But also there's like great reward in it. And so like if you have not made a wish yet, this is your sign to do so. And to work towards that, to work towards your wish fulfillment. You know, sometimes people get their wish fulfillment with luck, and others have to work for it. I personally have always had to work for mine, so here's telling you, like, it's going to take work, but you can do it, and you're going to get there. Gosh, this is a really good reading. Thank you so much for being here, Libra. If you like this video and made it this far, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you with more videos. Thanks. Bye.